Good evening, Tea Talkers. How's everybody out there doing tonight? This is Tanisha Talks to Teas. I am so blessed and just, very elated to be bringing this very serious issue to my platform tonight to touch on human trafficking and what it is currently and has been doing to our cities, our societies, our families, our young generations, and everything else, and just what that's looking like right now. Now, lately in the news, there has been a serious, uprise on what human trafficking is doing, how prevalent it has been in our society. And I have been, it's been very much on my heart. I have been thinking about it, in great empathy and sincerity, and just knowing the dangers and areas of how this is happening so rapidly around our community. So as I said, I'm not happy to have to bring this topic to the Tea Talkers tonight, but I am, grateful that I am insightful and have the knowledge and understanding of where, human trafficking is happening the most, and who is targeted. So first, I'd like to start off by saying thank you, everybody, for supporting Tanisha Talks to Teas and being a loyal tea talker. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you will know when Tanisha Talks the Teas comes up, so that you can talk some tea with me. Okay, wonderful. Now, the human trafficking issue has been, very rapidly spreading throughout news. However you can hear about what's going on, you cannot miss the fact that human trafficking is very serious and is happening at an alarming rate. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight: human trafficking, and are you safe in your city, town, wherever you are at, and how you can stay safe and keep your family, how you can stay alive and keep your family safe and not become a victim of human trafficking. So thank you, everybody, for watching this very important live on a very serious and much needed discussion tonight on human trafficking. I would like to bring attention to a few things that have caught my attention on the very serious issue of human trafficking. Recently, in LA, Los Angeles, California, which is one of the biggest cities. I think LA might be the second biggest city in our United States. 474 arrests were made in human trafficking. I want that to sit on your brain. How many people that were involved in one situation involving human trafficking. While you do that, you can find more information on the article that was brought to my attention at KTLA Channel 5 News. It's updated on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and everywhere else you can think of. I am very glad that I have backup to support me in this very serious topic that I'm touching on tonight with the Tea Talkers, which is human trafficking. Are you safe in your city? I have a great friend of mine named Rochelle Brooks, who is from New York, New York. And as you know, New York is the biggest city in our United States. And she has some great insight on staying safe in one of the biggest cities in our United States and what it looks like in her city as far as human trafficking. So I'm going to bring her aboard. Tanisha Talks to Tease tonight. Please continue to always show respect and stay on topic with our topic tonight, which is human trafficking. Are you safe in your city? Okay, I'm sending her link. She should be coming up here in 1 second. And we're going to touch on some headlines, some very big headlines across our country that has been, just hit very hard with this human trafficking, crisis. It's devastating. So right now, I am going to touch on the latest, biggest arrest made in the sex trafficking situation here in our country that plagued LA, with 474 arrests made. 28 sexually exploited children were rescued during a statewide human trafficking operation in LA. So that would be this. Okay, Rochelle is actually messaging me. Let me make sure she's not having any technical difficulties coming onto the platform. One moment. Okay. So shortly, as soon as she's ready, she will come up on the platform with me. Yeah. This was a picture of where this all transpired, which was LA. Okay. Hundreds of people were arrested and dozens of sexually exploited children and adult victims were rescued across California during a statewide operation to combat human trafficking. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department brought this story to our attention last Tuesday. More than 30 federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies and task forces, including the Los Angeles Regional Human Trafficking Task Force, participated in the third annual Operation Reclaim and Rebuild enforcement operation, according to a sheriff's news release. The statewide operation took place over the 3-day period between last Thursday and this past Saturday. In total, 474 people were arrested. There were 142 males on solicitation charges, 36 males on suspicion of pimping and pandering, according to figures provided by the Sheriff's Department. Remember, this just happened this past week in Los Angeles, California, one of our second biggest cities in this country. Additionally, 28 commercially and sexually exploited children and 27 adult victims were rescued. So we want to applaud that operation that did intercede on that particular situation where a little ant was crawling on me. Where yes, they made that large arrest, and thankfully they were able to save some children and adults. A sheriff, Jim McDonald in the LA County, said, "You are worthy of more, and we will work tirelessly with our partners to provide you services and help you rebuild your life." That's what he told the victims during a news conference on Tuesday. It looks like Rochelle is ready to come onto the platform with me, so I'm going to introduce her now. And she is from the city of New York, and she's going to give us some insight into what she knows and more on human trafficking from her perspective in her city. So here we go.
Hey.
Hi, Rochelle. Look at you looking all fabulous, girl.
How you doing today?
Girl, I'm doing okay. I've just been, plagued with this news coverage on everything as far as human trafficking. It's been like, a really big deal lately as far as arrests. And we have been put on notice to just, be more concerned and be more aware of our safety. So I was like, I really wanted to bring this topic to my platform and just get it across, of what I've been seeing and how I know things go on in my major city. And I was like, who better else to give me some more insight on, where things are happening and how to protect yourself and stay safe than Rochelle. She's in New York.
And
I say, you look ravishing today.
Yeah, I was ready to make these white folks uncomfortable today at court, and I did. I successfully did that. So they're ready to settle the issue, hopefully February 7th, because the 5 judges that heard my case, it takes them a couple of weeks to write the decision out and send the decision to us, and then we can see what they said. But I can tell Judge Hayusak is everybody's uncomfortable, and they had a team of attorneys in court for little old me. You wronged me, and now you want to go and get get your gang to come after me, but you wronged me. You took my kids, and you think I'm gonna sit here and say something? I ain't got nothing to do but get blacker and blacker and nappier and nappier. So it's gonna get bigger and bigger as I go to court. I'm gonna make sure to get the biggest earrings, the blackest t-shirts. Girl, you should see when I get the Buffalo protest. I'm about to eat them up. I'm about to eat them up.
So proud of you, as I am always, just so like amazed at your strength and your courage and everything that you put forward towards, what you're doing in regards to your life, for your family and everything. Like the strength is unimaginably, just crazy strength that you possess, Miss Rochelle. Like, girl, you blow me away. You really do. Tell me, what do you see like in your city being like one of the ways that people are actually human trafficked? Like how does that happen to a person?
Well, I got called into court. They make you feel like they're going to assist you, or I had a random call. Someone from the school got an issue with me because they were injuring, my daughter was missing. My daughter Faith was missing. The principal went to jail. I was the first parent to kind of discover. I don't know, what other parents are doing, but I had a problem when my daughter was missing for 5 hours. So Sharon Suarez, the principal, if you look it up, the legal timeout room here in Syracuse, the principal went to jail. But for some reason, my tail couldn't get remedy. The white family got remedy, got legal action, got all this stuff popping off. And I went and reported. I did everything timely. So it looks like even when you shuffle your children into school, that's or you go get WIC, or you have to go and get services. They already targeting us because you're lower class. You're not thought about as relevant to the other class of society. So you're not relevant as far as they're concerned. So you are disposable. You go and get WIC, you go and get Medicaid, you go and get food stamps, you go and get the provisions that are entitled for you under that peace treaty, because they're supposed to be kind to us because what they did to our ancestors, okay? The nappy side, okay? But they break those peace treaties. They allow us to get WIC and food stamps to get our kids into the school system, and the school systems have pet predators there, which they go and issue and enact laws to protect the predators. So now you have a janitor, a lunch official, giving your son food, and then your son goes to the bathroom, your daughter goes to the bathroom. That person is now arousing, and you don't know what that person is doing. Syracuse, New York, that's where I'm from. If I was in New York, it'd probably be settled because New York get it popping. You got officials, everybody is like shark eat shark. You know what I'm saying? But Syracuse, little hick town, racist, trifling, pedophilia, corrupt, no good, low down, dirty pinky toe. They just trifling here. They trifling. So my daughter, the principal at the preschool, went to jail. I went in about probably 2 years later to ask about my kid's case, my daughter's case, and they started calling CPS. Call CPS, call PBS, call NBC. I ain't scared. I want answers. So that's what started it. So you got to think, all I did was I put my daughter in the school. That's all I did. I applied for services. When I found out the government here was stealing benefits from me, I was breastfeeding Hope with Faith. I was breastfeeding kids in court. Okay, before it got to family court, when they started stealing my kids, it was like every little agency I ever went through did something wrong to me. Social Security, social services, every agency took a piece of something from me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, just for you being in existence, they will ravage you because of your color. I don't know how to express other than that. It's just like you have a marking on you when you go and ask for help. And then you go into these churches and they make you seem like everybody's equal. You're not equal. You know what I'm saying? I've had Mormons come to my house telling me the darker people and their religion were the cursed ones. I didn't gonna sit in my house, pale face, and tell me I'm the cursed one. Get your ass out of my house. Get out. Get out. They have a lot of balls, right?
Right.
So it's like that in the courthouse. They'll call you in the court, making you think you're going to get a fair trial, but someone made a claim against you, and then it's bogus, and you're getting trampled. And I ain't never been no punk. So I was like, when they took my babies for the first time on June 21st, 2016, girl, I spoke Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman, okay? That's what I couldn't, I was shaking my head because I didn't know what to do because all these cops circling me and I had my baby Hope in my hand. Girl, the picture that I can't, I wish they do a story of me because I really love me some Harriet Tubman because she was badass. She was badass. Yes, she was. And Frederick Douglass couldn't read or write. Now he's a noted author. When they took my baby, that's what I said. And the opposing side recorded me and took it into Judge Heemsack. So when he heard me, this uppity nigga speaking, he got offended and then called me back in the courtroom and said, we're taking it, taking my kids. I didn't say a word. I couldn't say a word. I went to go get my daughter. He called me contemptuous. I have to object to that too, because do you know when they call you a contemptuous, it means nigger. Nigger. I am not that. So go look that up because I have. So it's just, once you get into these systems and you ask for help and you just are born, they're already stealing from you from the day they take our footprint. From the day you get that birth certificate, it's just a theft by these so-called Caucasians. I'm trying to be polite. The Indians call them pale faces, but they're wicked. They're wicked. Not all of them, but it's too many of them for me to try to be polite. It is what it is. I don't care how you get uncomfortable. How you think I feel? Shit, my kids are young and got to learn firsthand how these white people did us. I had a house full of white people in my house, searching my house, try to steal my black dog Mimi. Girl, it was trifling. So it starts from the school district, the system, anytime you need help, you are getting labeled and checked off and marked and counted like a piece of merchandise. You're not a human being. You're never going to be free. I don't care how rich you get unless you can disassociate yourself and get a own land. Sigourney Truth, I did a YouTube blog about like just a little rant, and they will not let that post. So Sigourney Truth, Harriet Tubman wanted to get a black nation started. They wanted to kind of, get our people somewhere because they don't like us. They like us for sex. They like us to clean their asses and be in their nursing home and do their dishes and watch their badass kids and shit like that. But when it comes to us being independent and free thinking, oh, it's a problem. So today I made them very uncomfortable. I made sure I matched to the T, and I got worse outfits. Girl, I'm gonna be black power to the day I die from now on. They done pissed me off.
I know that's right. Like I said, I give you the utmost, praises in the highest regard, Rochelle, because you are, the strongest Black woman that I have seen in such a long time. You remind me of how women used to be and how they used to protect and fight for our children and and their husbands and like our grandpas, and just how there was unity and such strong love and care in our communities. We don't see too much of that anymore, and that is why they feel like they have a way to break into our family crest and destroy it and break it down to where we have we don't have a sense of hope, we don't have a sense of belief, we don't have a sense of somebody out there loves me. And then that is how our children are being trafficked into sex slavery and human trafficking, where like the story that broke last week out there in California, girl, was 474 Black people arrested. We are taking each other, essentially selling each other, off to sex traffickers. I mean, this story, girl, it ripped my heart out my chest. Like I cannot believe that actual people of our color, knowing what we already, we were mutilated, we were brutalized, we were stripped of every essence of our meaning, our fiber, anything that meant anything to us was stripped out of us in any way that they could do it. And then to turn around and then you be the capturer of your own people and sell us off to know that those things are going to be repeated to us again is a terrifying, like you said, your babies were in school where we are supposed to feel our babies are safe. That's like taking our babies to the doctor.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't send our babies to school thinking that the teacher or the counselor or the teacher's aide or somebody like that would be somebody, a predator of our children. And, in a sense to where we are expecting our children to come home and they have been entangled in such a warfare where, now they are going through, something undescribable. You never think that when you send your kids off to school that would be a end of the day, not, tucking your baby in and kissing your baby goodnight. But now you're searching for your baby, you're looking for your baby, and some fucking predator has got your baby and is trying to sell them through the courts, through a person on the street, through, you know what I mean, in any way that they can to make a dollar.
Yep. That's what they do. You send your kids to school, they go in there and they make sex videos. This teacher here in New York, she had a boyfriend, I guess was an inmate or something. She worked at the school. She fondled the child. They had a camera, but somehow they didn't watch the camera in time. So it was a baby in diapers. The teacher, the substitute teacher or teacher aide took the baby out the school to the boyfriend where the boyfriend finished the child up. See, that's what I'm saying. Every time I hear that story, that had to have happened. The principal was on the phone just engaging me, playing with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fighting with a tumor. That's why I couldn't get up there. And had God had kept me whole a little bit while longer, Lord knows this wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? But I was fighting with a tumor. I couldn't breathe. I didn't know why I couldn't get where I wanted to get because I couldn't get there. I just had to fight over the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I said after the 5th hour with the principal playing with me on the phone, I said, I'm about to call the police. So then she got scared, and then all of a sudden, 15 minutes later, my daughter pulls up on the bus. So how my daughter get on the bus? Where's she been? So I'm asking her because she was preschool. She didn't talk well. She couldn't dialect. She couldn't interpret or tell me and anything that I could understand. She just was like, and then she came home undressed. Like, girl, I still got the dress in the plastic bag. I want answers. I want answers. I had to cuss the police. Yo, these schools, they don't know how lucky they are because I thank God for this brain cancer. You get what I'm saying? Because had I had been whole, who knows what I would have did. I had a teacher punch my baby in her head and pull her braids from off her scalp. Lord, I knew I should have been in jail. But see, thank God for this brain cancer because I wouldn't have been there for my kids because that teacher, Mrs. Palmer, beat the hell out my baby. And then the cops come after I had to argue and fuss. And then my daughter tells them what happened. I have footage of my daughter telling you how much the torment was. Because the minute you get the minute you get on like they're sent that they're doing something wrong to your kids, oh, the school want to get bad, jump bad. Then now you got to fight with teachers. I've had so much messed up shit with these schools here. Yo, school is not where it's at. You better teach your kids the truth because one, they don't like you in the first place. They're going to tell you a lie. They start off with lies, Christopher Columbus and shit. They tell you a little bit about Martin Luther King. They're very vague on that shit. But what that man go through, who killed him? What color was he? Why did he die? You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you deep shit. They tell you a little bit. You better come on. Teach these kids the fucking truth. You tell them they're ugly. You cut their hair off from a swim meet. You tell them they cut my baby locks, girl. I mean, all this ugliness that a child can't explain, but they just getting broken down. I got painful pictures of my daughter with her face swollen in foster care. The foster care system just got shut down. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of my complaints or my lawsuits. I hope so, but they don't tell you the truth. They let you keep in the dark, but I'm going to keep whooping their ass.
Good.
Elmcrest got shut down. Just got shut down. Just recently, like this month or last month. They just them people was in there raping kids, beating my baby, taking her medicine when she had her face was swollen because they gave her eggs and she was allergic to eggs. They gave her egg. Girl, I seen the white man in there eating a chicken salad. I mean, like gourmet shit, just a nice little healthy meal. My daughter eating fucking cereal. I'm like, girl. And then when they got paid, girl, I got the audio. The white man tells me at Elmcrest, we got a big check for your kids because they are shuffling and human trafficking my kids because there's no document to support them having my kids. I have sole custody of my kids. Those are my blood, flesh, and them all mine. God given. And they took my kids for no reason. I go to court today and I tell the guard 6767 to arrest the judge, punk ass, because this is treason. And don't interrupt me again while I'm talking to the judges. This is my case. I don't fucking play with them people no more. I'm no longer scared, shook, or bothered. I say what I gotta say. I get the fuck out of there. The judge is a fucking coward, and I tell him to his face like I did before on the record and for the record, with all due respect, I don't give a fuck. I want my kids, and that's all I know, and I'll never shut up about it. So Judge Hughes-Sack, these nuts for that, okay? Word up, on God. I'm not playing about my kids. This is why I'm going to run from the electoral ballot. Need to hear Rochelle. I'm tired of these people. Syracuse, we're going to black it out. These white people up here killing me all this racist shit and asleep with a black person in 2.2 seconds. I had Linda Garrett, go look up Hitchcock Legal Aid in Syracuse, New York. That white bitch gonna cock her legs, fails to eat her pussy. No sir, no way, no how. Girl, what I look like? You'll never see your kids again. Oh, I feel so sorry. And then the bitch she had the lights all low and shit. We here to conduct business. This bitch gonna cock her fucking legs. I wish I might. That's why I fought so hard for my son at water, because I wasn't sucking no dick or eating no pussy. I'm not about that. I'm not doing that. I'd rather take an ass whip for the police if I sit here and screw one of these beats. Man, fuck no. Fuck no. Linda Garrett, I did a claim and that bitch was silent, so that's default. I'm gonna get that bitch too in court. That's what's going on here. It's crazy. This is not, it's sexual. It's money. They just like to exploit us. It's like a fucking turn on.
And that is the absolute, gospel, what you're speaking about. I have a picture of priests, judges, police officers,
Mm-hmm.
And other men of supposed to be, honorable, upstanding, people or
Yeah.
whatever. They are all wanted around the world for murder and other major crimes against women and children.
Yeah.
And yes, ma'am, this is a picture
Yeah.
of
They're wicked. They're weak. Little penises. They want babies. They want to defile women because they can't. You can't control yourself. If you want a bigger penis, go buy you one. You know what I'm saying? They want to sit here and accommodate a sex offender by making baby dolls for a pedophile. No, cut his penis off and sit that nigga somewhere to sit down for a second. Because obviously he got a problem. He's in contempt. He's the nigger. You know what I'm saying? You gonna call a mother that's pleading for her kids. Even if I was to die in 2 months, I have a right to let my kids be on the side, faith and hope on both sides, to let to witness my last breath, to say their last goodbyes. Judge Higginsack should be castrated, should be examined. He needs a 730 examination. I underwent so many examinations and passed them all. And then the doctor I worked with, because I worked for the state, I was a working woman. I was becoming a cop. I was doing I was doing the pre-entry testing for the police training. I was doing legal classes, but I had health issues and I had not the proper support. But I was still getting through shit. Just like now, I don't have the proper support, but I still push through. I know I am never gonna just die out. I swear to God, I won't. God, just take me now, because I'd be damned if I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand on my 10 toes strong for my babies. I love my kids so much, and I'm sorry for everybody that went through this. But this human trafficking shit, it starts from school. Even your doctor. I've had doctors in the hospital after I pushed my babies. The woman snatched out. They snatched out, like, my baby had like a little baby tooth. She snatched it out without my consent. She took the umbilical cord. I mean the blood cord or whatever. It's just theft all around. Like, you got to be home birthing. Like, we need more Black doctors. We need our own hospitals. We need to kind of disassociate for a little bit, because we ain't healed yet. We're not healed. It's hard for women to trust each other. You know what I'm saying? Because of a fucking TV, because of what a white man said. And then you have a white man jump on TV and do the motherfucking whip nay or some bullshit, and he get 1 million views. But if I post about my baby and I get 149,000, then another 49,000, they cut my shit off. Like I'm doing so. I ain't bothering nobody but telling the fucking truth. But a white man fronting like he ain't even about that life. You can't infiltrate us, and you will never be us. We will always be royal, and you will always want our blood, because it ain't for you. It ain't for, this is all power. God took the time to bake me a little longer. The sun don't even like you motherfuckers. Okay? That's how real I get. Don't fucking piss me off, because I'll tell you about yourself. Don't play with me and my kids. They had no reason touching my kids.
Love your strength. It is amazing. And what I'm praying, that through this broadcast, it reaches somebody that is in our position that does not see a light to shine through her beautiful Black self. You know what I mean? And find the courage to receive the words that you're saying, and feel it in her movement, so that she can ride. Yes, because girl, you are deep.
But you got it. I wish I could have got video in the court, because you should have heard the judge. The judge said
what was going on with that.
Not because there was the young girl was in there. She reminded me of me. She wasn't playing about her child. The father did something. I'm trying to keep her calm. She had a whole bunch of women with her, like putting her in place, because all she knew is that the father that she left her child with did something and just left the baby and went to California. I heard all that from sitting in there less than like an hour. And I got all like that. You know what I'm saying? I left her in my car like, listen, this judge is dangerous. You need to calm down, because he will take your child. Please be careful how you walk in this courtroom. And she got her women around her trying to control her, but you need to be, because that, she wasn't trying to hear shit. She just knew she was right. Listen, you can be right, but they'll make you look wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm a prime example. You know what I'm saying? I won my son, but his father stole him. And then they made me jump back and come back up here, and I never left New York again. Left my husband, left my house, left my jobs, left everything. I never left. When you talk about my child, I never left this state again. Okay? Because they had me jumping for hoops for my son. I had to go to court every day. They had me in court every day. Judge Martha Walsh Hood ain't shit. Now she has a promotion sitting as a court supervisor for the city. That bitch needs to be in handcuffs. And I swear to God, I'm not going to stop till I get that bitch indicted and arrested, because she was the start. And then because I didn't sleep with this Black guy when I was younger, this motherfucking Black guy in his office on Fayette Street. I don't know if y'all know, but if I get the records, because they won't give me my records, I can't get his name. But the minute I get them records and get his name, I promise you, I'm gonna post everything. That motherfucking dude try to get. I'm not fucking nobody. I don't know where these people come from with that. They getting paid. They're not doing nothing for free. Why would I lay with you? Come on, man. That's not gonna guarantee any fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19, 20. This dude trying to, and then he gets mad because I said you're fired. I don't want you to say, fuck out of here. I fired that dude right there and then. So then he goes into court before me, ex parte, which is illegal, and then he talks about me. So now the judge has an opinion because I won't lay down. I won't lay down. Hell no, I ain't laying down and I ain't getting down. Fuck that. You want to throw my ass to the ground. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. Tell them, ask the Syracuse police. Them motherfuckers hog-tied me because I was not getting out that cell. I'm already in jail. What else do you want? Leave me the fuck alone. So then they put a fucking stretcher and a wheelchair saying you coming out this cell. I'm already being kidnapped against my will. I already told them my rights. I already told them I have diplomatic immunity. Leave me the fuck alone. Go get the watch commander. Go call the FBI. I want everybody here. The Secretary of the State. You have to have permission to touch my body. You know what I'm saying? My police report says do not touch, search, seize, nothing. And they still did it because of my color. They don't respect. They're gonna learn today. You see how Harriet Tubman's on that $20 bill? Watch me. They're going to have to put me on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a whole bunch of the motherfuckers, because they're going to learn about fucking with Rochelle, Faith, and Hope in that water. They're going to pay me for this. They're going to pay me because ain't no other repercussion. My kids are injured and violated and broken and tore up and don't know how to feel about white folks and their own mother. How a white person going to tell their mother, going to tell a child about their mother? Like, get the fuck out of here. You don't know me. You can't tell my child nothing. I tore their ass up in court today. They gonna lie and make another man my daughter's father because he had a job. Okay, I tell my story true. I keep it 100. I was only like in between fucking. Okay, let's just keep. I few and far fucking between. So I ended up not having sex for a while. Then when I did touch some penis, shit got real. You know what I'm saying? So I had to relocate because I'll be like, one and done. See you, nigga. I'm out. Yeah, I got what I had to get them out. But Sean Shaw is my daughter's father by DNA. Okay. He was in jail for a gun charge. Judge Haynes dumped his ass on my case and trespassed, and then made Walter Newman the fucking father by affiliation. No, first of all, might as well make motherfucking T.I. my baby daddy, or Montana 300. I fucks with that nigga. Like, make him my baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna give me this pussified punk ass nigga as a baby father that's a pedophile on top of that? His own sister, his own aunt came in and testified and retestified and testified and kept testifying about how he was as a child. He was mentally disturbed on paper as a kindergarten. He was a creep as a toddler, okay? That was proven. So I won in 2016, okay? 2017. Now they re-seized my kids in 2017, but only counted 2018. That's human trafficking. I have sole custody of these kids. Why are you taking my kids and they do bid bonds on us? They go and do bid bonds, payment bonds, performance bond. What performance did my black ass do that you're going to get paid for? You get what I'm saying? The prosecutor does something in my name saying he did a performance or I performed, or we ain't do no services. Fuck, I got violated. That's what happened. I got dry fucked. No kiss or nothing. They just screwed me and my kids royally, just straight up. Now my kids will never be the same. So I will say forever, they're going to pay me for this. They're going to pay. It has to be equitable. It has to be maximum cure maintenance. I had to learn how these white folks speak so that way I can be heard, because that was the only way. And now when I go into court, these crackers shut up. And I'm calling them crackers just like Muhammad Ali did. He didn't play with white folks. I ain't gonna play with them either. I ain't gonna play with y'all either. Fuck that. I ain't gonna be fucking grammatically correct because you feel uncomfortable, but you'll call me a nigger in my fucking face on the court of record, but you'll just change the dialect and the fucking terminology. You gonna call me contemptuous when you just saying in my face I'm a fucking nigger? Fuck you, Judge Hand, you sack with a sick dick. I don't give a fuck. You gonna hear me today. Excuse my French, any kids. I hope no kids is on this program, but you might need to learn to get up like me too, because when we're nice, they still crucify us. So it didn't matter. It don't matter. It didn't matter how I was nice, how I cried. I got on my knees. I got on my knees and begged the fucking Civil Liberties Union. I said, whatever I did, I'll never do it again. Just tell me what I did. And that black motherfucker in there left me in a room with a white man, and that white motherfucker got mad because he was friends with William Bald of y'all naming names today. Fuck that. Yes, these lawyers, these people are sick, and they deserve everything they get. I'm going to keep saying their name. I'm not going to forget it. I don't give a fuck what they talk about my brain surgery, about anything about me. But I know your name. I know your name. And I know what happened. That's how it starts. Asking these white people for stuff that we're entitled to. We need to do our ancestry and start figuring out what's ours and reclaiming our shit. Go back to Harriet Tubman. Go to her house in Auburn. Ask her kinfolk, what's up? Are we blood or what? Are we blood or cuz? What's up? Because these white folks ain't telling the truth and they putting salt in the game. Man, I'm done with them. I'm done with them. I'm done with them.
Very well said, and very heartfelt, to the core, just to the exact point, period. No ifs, ands, or buts, no anything else needed. You know what I mean? You put everything right on perspective for a motherfucker to know. I am not playing about my life, my family, the people that mean everything to my world. You are not to come in and destroy it in such a way to where, they are forgotten about or never thought about again after you have, damaged and tainted their soul and their body and their mind and their spirit. Some people don't make it out of human trafficking situations.
Yeah. And they when I told the judge that, when I called my daughter after that, speaking to him for like probably 8 months or 3 months, something like that. It was months past after the last time I saw my kid. So it was around 3 months, 3 or 4 months, around August. My daughter answered the phone, my youngest daughter, Hope, and they haven't seen me. They haven't heard from me. So she picked up the phone after I called a couple of times when I got the number. The third time I called, one of them people at that house with that human trafficker, the sex offender, Walter Newman, somebody shot my baby into the door. My baby is screaming about her head hurting because someone shot her to a door. Don't nobody just stand up and run into the door. They shot her to the door. See, that's what I'm saying. God is so good, because I know if I'd have been around there, been close there, had the means to get there, I'd probably be in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give God nothing but the praise on this one, because I need to learn patience, endurance, and you know what I'm saying, and write it down. So I had to write the shit down. I went to court. I did an emergency hearing trying to get this shit heard. This white man, Judge Michael L. Hengusack, okay, gonna say, send us a picture of the child. He refused to do a well child check, okay? Now, my daughter's screaming to the top of her fucking lungs. She just got shot with her head, and she's light-skinned in the door, okay? Just shot her through a door. And this white man, see how cold-blooded they are? Sit on the bench, and I swear to God, in my mind, I'm like, I thank God I had all these things happen, because I know I'd have been just like that girl earlier today. I would have been popping off and popping like for real, Orban Redenbach up in that bitch, okay? Because there was wrong. And that's all I would have been saying. But it's the appearance of what it looks like. You get what I'm saying? I've had white lawyers fall on the floor like I had a gun. I'm sitting there laughing in my seat like, what the fuck is trying to get me fucked up in the courtroom? You got to be careful. These crackers are orchestrating how to effectively and efficiently kill us. I've had Arlene Bradshaw, my kid's attorney, do this. Cause an alarm like I had a gun. I'm sitting down like, when I first started this shit, going through this, they took my kids. I went back to the courthouse trying to get help. So I'm sitting there because they have a law clinic where, parents can go in and get assistance from, lawyers. This bitch is one of the lawyers. So I didn't know that, but I'm sitting there and she's like, so the guards didn't hear her. See how God shut that shit down? So she's making all this noise, and the girl sitting next to me was a law student. She was like, what's wrong? I don't know what's wrong with this bitch. So the girl that was talking and all friendly to me, she was a foreigner. She wasn't white, but now she's like acting like I done did something. I'm like, nah, we just opposing parties. I don't know why she's tripping like that, but all right. So I had to leave because this bitch made a scene. There won't be any help when you're in the house of the fucking demons. You can't get help in the Fifth Judicial Court system and then have all these agencies, claiming that they're helping, getting all these fundings when they're not helping you. I went in for help and did not get help, okay? They're frauds. There's frauds. You need to get that IRS Form 56, man, and make them motherfuckers pay for what they did. This is fraud on the court. And I'm tired of them. I'm tired of these people.
There's another story that broke news headlines of two of our kind. Well, not they're black men, but they're not our kind of black men. They were taken into custody in Daytona Beach, Florida. Their victim was a minor, the youngest as young as 10 years old girl. They have been human trafficking minors since 10. So they have been targeting, preying on victims as young as 10 out there in Daytona Beach, girl. Right. I want y'all.
Wow.
Right. To please be on notice of these two scum trifling, low
Mm-hmm.
down, scum, gutter,
Mm-hmm.
trash.
Yeah,
It's
but make sure
no.
you put some of them pale faces on there too, because them the ones that own the boardwalk. You get what I'm saying? You have a couple of little raggedy, but the majority is not, is pale face. Is those white folks sitting on the bench in them black robes. And when I had the confrontation with the chief of police and the mayor of my city, they started hiding from me. We couldn't talk to them about their officers breaking through my goddamn window and stealing, kidnapping me and my kids, and then selling my kids off. They don't want to talk about that no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk to me, but I have a right to be upset. I have a right to yell. Girl, they cut my mic off. So in the video with me and the news report, which I hope I can give you the link so people can see it, because I'm not being silent. And I'm not yelling just for the fuck of it. I'm yelling because they're cutting off my mic. First of all, when I try to be eloquent and talk casually, calmly, them motherfuckers cut the mic off. So here I am. I'm going to be Rochelle. Bitch, you cut my mic off? So I had to say something because they did that. Who does that? You violate me. The mayor is supposed to come and sit down with me. Just like his people came in and try to see how they could assess how much they want to pay me. You're going to pay me every dollar. I want all my commas down to the fraction. You started this, so I'm just reacting. I'm not playing with them. I'm not playing. I'm at every bit of every song I wrote, every pain I feel, every tear I cried. You're going to pay for every fucking hair you cut off my babies. I want everything itemized. I'm not playing with y'all. There's no settlement. When I tried to settle with you people, you didn't do it. So that's on y'all. Ain't no negotiating. The mayor and the chief of police is fucking running from me, girl. We supposed to have forums where we talk. They ran. I went up to the Boys and Girls Club. Get there. They went a day, girl. They went a day earlier. I couldn't fucking believe that. Didn't tell me nothing. So what I'm gonna do? I got something better. I'm about to run. I might become the next president. I ain't got no background, y'all. Y'all can background check me. Y'all can mugshot me, whatever y'all need to do. I'm gonna run for something, okay? And my fat ass don't mean literally run, but I'm gonna strut to the polling system to do something for my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to make a new, booth for us or something. You know what I'm saying? The OG big mamas. We ain't got no big mamas here. We ain't got no help for our people. We need to do something. And I ain't got nothing to do. My kids kidnapped. My dog and me chilling. So let's do this. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to go down there and try to see what I can go down to the electoral ballot with my big hair and piss these white folks off and let them know I'm running. Okay, I'm doing something. Y'all got free time. So I'm going to go down there tomorrow because I had to go to court today and I stayed there all day. So I'm going to try, y'all. I'm going to get up in there and see what I can do. Okay, I suggest you do the same. Yeah, I'm not playing.
I'm praying for you on that journey because we do need more people of experience to better heal our areas of hurt. Anybody can just get up there and talk, but coming from somebody, a place of experience and a place of knowing what it feels like to be plagued by, the things that hurt our families the most out here in our communities is the best, help that we can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the police chief ain't gonna be happy about that. Because I said you up here with your black. I said something. You up here with your black. I just went off. You up here with white people paper with black ink. You just gotta hear it because I went in, and for them to cut the mic off, I let loose. Then now I try to be polite. Now you about to get it, and I ain't even cuss. They told me my kids were home. My kids have not been here since 2017. The kid's attorney said and wrote in paper that I have my kids. That's not true, y'all. That's not true. So that's the problem there. Why would an attorney go under oath and write a letter responding to my lawsuit saying that I have my kids back? And nobody has the kids. So everybody should be trying to take notice of this case because you can learn from it. It's for your learning. I'm not going through this pain for nothing. You better take heed to my pain because you can learn what to say, what not to say, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm not playing with them.
How to keep you and your family safe from the jaws of human trafficking, because human trafficking is going on in every different area and aspect of our world. They have lots of different vices of how they will kidnap our babies and then enslave them in a human trafficking situation.
There's a place that I saw a video like when the cops pull you over and take you downtown. That's human trafficking when it's not valid. You're being human. I was human trafficked. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they take your kids, anytime you come to court and it's not a valid case, you're being human trafficked. They're getting money and bidding on you. It's called a bid bond. Go type up bid bond. Bid bond form and go look it up. A performance bond, a payment bond. You'll see what the court is sending to the IRS and getting money back. They're paying. They're buying and selling our asses. They're bidding in the court. It's kids, it's families. They're going after the whole family unit, and it's predominantly our people. And then you have people trying to survive. This is why you have mothers going after mothers, and mothers going after daughters, because the grandmother don't have any a nest egg, so she has to live or thrive off to the grandchild's income. So she has to go against the mother instead of everybody staying in one house when they're going through a hardship and just trying to make it work. No, everybody's cutthroat right now. You know what I'm saying? These crackers are just loving it. See that John Lynch letter people forget about, but that shit's still inactive. You know what I'm saying? That John Lynch letter was thick. Thorough, you know what I'm saying? And it came after us. It's still there. These motherfuckers sit back and they twiddle their fingers on how to go after black folks and their households and make sure that they will never unify. I'm for you. I'm pro-black like a mofo, okay? If I can help you, I'm gonna help you. If I can teach you, I'm gonna teach you. But don't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do your work. And I got a problem with Caucasians coming at me being lazy. I'm not just slaving to get your offer. The contract will be rejected. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't play with me. I'll mush you, okay? I'll mush you. Word up. Don't try to enslave me. I'm here for my people. I work for them. I serve you. You know what I'm saying? My people. All these Caucasians that's already have a head start. You should be trying to ask me, how can you help me better my people? Instead of telling me to come help you and just do it. Who? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my hair be like, bitch, you better be glad it's on. I'll smack you with it. Like, they have the nerve to come at us and ask us to do something for them when we're the ones already victimized by them. Your great grandma hurt me, and now you want me to help you? Yeah, okay. See, it's the problem. I'm just pro-black, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because they're gonna continue to traffic our kids, tear apart our families. We have to get healed. We have to start learning to trust each other, and we got to kind of separate for a minute, because it ain't in our best interest. They don't like us. They don't want us. They don't want us until one of our young boys come up with them gold chains and the gold teeth and looking all sexy and licious. Now they want to holler at our kids.
You are absolutely correct. Now they do see, it's, well, they got to be a little bit more keener with the way that they human traffic us now. They just can't pick us up like fruit.
Yeah.
Like how they did to us when they first enslaved us and human trafficked us and brought us over to this country. So now they are ciphering us human trafficking through the court systems and shit like that. It has taken up until today, this point, for one of our major airports, to finally take heed to human trafficking. Houston Airport is the first in the nation to finally, to date, 2019, to join federal, anti-human trafficking efforts. They are training their, airport employees on how to spot and report possible traffickers and their victims to the right authorities. This should have been something that every single airport, in the country has done. I mean, it's great that they're doing it now, but could you imagine if they would have did this 20, 30, 40 years ago?
Yeah, when they said the airport here said, I called the airport in Syracuse, New York, and I told Hancock Airport not to let my babies on that airplane because I have sole custody and my kids are being trafficked and kidnapped. Them bitches still sent my kids on that airplane to Oklahoma State, okay? So I'm glad it's there now, but in 2018, when my black ass got arrested on June 21st, 2018, that would have sure been good. But see, they're so programmed to look at a person for drugs. It's always black. They're targeted up. They're so hard off for us and just, people in general. They don't look at little kids. That's just like a delicacy. You go ahead, because they have their term. That's why they like to probe you. You have a person that's not a medical provider, stick his hand in your buttocks. He doesn't have, who the fuck does he think he is? You send him to the doctor and let him get whatever's out of their butt out of there. Like, who the fuck, who does that? You know what I'm saying? They go in people's orifices and shit. You're not qualified, because then if you hurt something or tear something, then what? You know what I'm saying? But they'll send my kids to a whole nother state with men that ain't that ain't theirs. You know what I'm saying? In the airport, I hope they do better. I would love to see the reports after this first year, after 2020's reports, because I would love to see it in contrast to them stopping drug people and drug. I would want to see those two reports, them versus kids trafficking versus drug bust. I would love to see those two, because I guarantee the drug bust would be higher. They're okay with taking kids. Kids are just yummy. You know what I'm saying? These sick ass people. Oh, hello? I'm still here, Tanisha. Hi, y'all. Well, Tanisha took a little break, and you'll be here with me. Let's see what we can talk about. I'm Rochelle. I don't like a lot of people here in Syracuse that human traffic me and my children, Faith and Hope. If you ever want to look me up, you can type in Google Syracuse stole Faith and Hope, just like that. Or you can go on YouTube and type in Faith Brooks hyphen 0728 2017 and see some of my videos. And also you can check my page out, Lady Shell 1978 on YouTube. And I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. What else? That's all I got. Wait for Tanisha. Hey girl, how you doing?
Girl, they cut my thing. I was like, what the fuck? They cut my goddamn show. I was gonna go off, girl.
Yeah, too many pale faces. I'll cut it out. Okay, white people, calm down. I won't say nothing else for a little bit. Okay.
Something right. I was looking like, what the hell? How did they just clip? They just clipped my broadcast. Like, for real.
I was still on. You're gonna see me talking like, hi people. I think she took a little break.
That's where I seen. I went into YouTube. I was gonna like check my chat thingy or whatever channel, and I seen it said still live. So I clicked back in it, like, okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I pissed somebody off, probably. Hey, it's all right. I do that. We do that. It's okay. You'll learn to love me.
No, let's tell the people how we can be more safe in keeping us and our families safe from these types of, horrific situations from happening to us.
Well, with me, it's building a support system. I know if I have to have a procedure or something done, I need to build a support system. That's common sense. If you have a family of 4, at least one of them should be home to, for an emergency or pick up the child. If the child gets sick, we need more support. There's no big mamas. Back in the day, you can leave, your kids at a neighbor's house and the child to be safe. Here, you don't know who your neighbors are. Most of these motherfuckers are pedophiles or unknown or even the ones that don't get told on yet. You know what I'm saying? You have like that creepy ass uncle that everybody that just like if you're gonna help right. Don't cover up a sick ass cousin or nephew or don't we need some support, okay? Because there's too much going on. And we can't be in a position where we're putting our kids in danger when we leave them at daycare. We need to do some background. We need cameras, all that when we leave our kids. The little watches with the cameras on them, the bracelets on the kids, so we can know the tracking bracelets. We need devices. We need to be proactive on keeping our kids safe and to have walkie-talkies or home. I'm homeschooling. I'm a homeschooler for life, so I'm trying to be official, like a not even so much a corporation, but a nonprofit. So y'all might want to come hang out with Rochelle or like let's get it popping, homeschool something. We gotta do something because there's no reason. We got to stop it. I don't want there to be no reason for this to keep happening. There shouldn't be no more reason after we find out. The minute you find out your child is hurt at school, take them out of school, write the school district a letter, let them know you intend to homeschool from now on, and then separate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have the school give you the tools and stuff you need to, successfully do, or go online and research like I did. Shit, I'm the one here with brain cancer and I figured it out, so you can do it. Okay. Yeah. So we need to put supports in place. You need to get some courage. Because people don't do stuff because they get scared. I couldn't be. I don't know what it was, but I couldn't. I mean, I did that lawsuit packet. It was thick as hell. I did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like anything. You're going to have to do it and get it done. And You just got to do it. And then you got support. I'm here. Tanisha's here. We're here. We're here. I plan to grow up to be a big mama. I want my rosy dress. I want my flower dress. I want my chewing gum. I want, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to get my gray hair. I can't, that's an honor to live, to be an old woman, to help the younger sisters get their kids in order. I would love to be that light or help. You know what I'm saying? That's what I aspire to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here. It may not be the longest brick or the hardest brick, but I'm sturdy. You know what I'm saying? And put another one next to me. Tanisha right here. We got it. So we got 2 bricks. Who's gonna be the next one? We gotta get the rock and the foundation started. And it's just, my hand is here. Take it. My hand is here. Do you want help or not? You know what I'm saying? I can't be any humbler than that. I don't have much, but like Peter said, all I have, I give to you. And it is good, and it will go down easy. You know, it might make your stomach a little queasy because you don't like everything I say, but I promise you it will be good for your soul. That's all I got. That's all I got for him.
Very well said. I, appreciate your tips and just how you plan on to make people aware, you be aware, and continue to grow, more supporters of this crisis that, is plaguing our society, and, breaking down our moral code, our moral fiber, and our, our bloodline, so that the next generation can, produce in the way that it needs to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I am, very happy to be on this crusade with you and be on this journey with you, and, know that we together, will make a strong fist,
Mm-hmm.
what I mean, right, to knock down, the walls that they're trying to put up around human trafficking and situations like that. And I'm hoping to God that, more people join us and
Mm-hmm.
talk about it, make more people aware. So some ways to protect yourself from human trafficking: you need to be, vigilant of your surroundings. Always be vigilant and
Mm-hmm.
aware of where you are, who you're around, and what you're doing. Everybody's not safe. Everybody's not, having the best intentions or ideas for you. Check out the person that you're going out with. Check out, the places that they want you to go. If places don't look, good, or they look seedy, or that, you're going to be walking into a place where you don't know nobody, don't trust it.
Right.
Live another day to make a better decision and make a better choice, because you don't know if that person is luring you into a situation where, you may not be able to walk out of it. Avoid walking alone. Women, we have been forcibly kidnapped while walking on the street. You
Mm-hmm.
know, uh, there was a lady in the store with her daughter, and a human trafficker tried to just snatch her daughter out her hand.
Mm.
Yeah, and the woman, she fought him off, and it, was almost a case of a human trafficking situation. But you know if you can, when you can, be with somebody, that will not uh allow you to, walk into a dangerous situation. Be with people that, care about you as much as they care about themselves. And just be safe. Avoid walking alone, especially at night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Act swiftly. Be fast. If something is suspicious to you and you don't feel, okay about a situation or whatever, run. You
Mm-hmm.
know, people, they, oh, be tough and be, no, you cannot be tough if 3 or 4 people are trying to grab you or trying to, take you off and put you in a, a space where they can drug you or, tase you and then knock you out and then carry you somewhere. So you have to be fast. If you think somebody behind you and you get nervous, hell, run. So what if they think, oh, why she running, I wasn't gonna hurt her? Well, I better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't trust people so easily. You know, just because that person says, "Oh, I know the way to the bathroom," that's okay. I'll read the sign. You know what I mean?
I had that happen to me in court. I
Oh,
had some big,
stop.
yeah, some guy. I knew something was up, and I didn't go with the guy. I've had police follow me home. So that's what I'm saying. Like even the police are not safe. Like I went to court, had a good day. The court officer followed me to my sister's house, but I had an officer. I don't know who this guy was. He just was like, he just walked up to me, showed me where the bathroom is, and I was like, I felt like I had no fucking choice. I'm sitting there like the baño because he had an accent. He got mad like the bathroom, and he like was like jumping at me. I'm like, who is this big motherfucker? Like, who's this dude? So I said, okay, come on. So I got in the door. I got into like by the machine that you have to check the metal detector. And as soon as he went to the metal detectors and would start talking to the cops, I flew out that bitch. I don't know what's going on with Syracuse, New York, but they try to put hands on you. So those are situations where going to the bathroom could have got my neck broke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? The police followed me out of the courthouse all the way to my sister's house and then mentioned a gun. Like, nobody's really safe. Not teacher, like you can't, you have to teach your kids how to even if you can code it. Like if the child like, Mom, I need to talk to you later. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the teachers are like, they'll kill your fucking kid before they let them tell you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to kill witnesses. They're not trying to let nobody put them in jail. So you have to get a code with your kids. You have to get your kids prepped to talk to you. In certain ways, or get baby dolls to show them, because it's so much stuff happening when you have a babysitter that's molesting your child, or a parent. Like anything can happen. So you have to be able to engage your child yourself and just get ready. We need support, man. We just need some support. We need support on all levels, man. We really broken. Shit.
Right. The next tip from Tanisha Talks tonight, the T's on human trafficking, being safe and keeping your family safe in your city, would be to use social media wisely. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of these girls are on social media naked, and
Mm-hmm.
I seen celebrities naked. The up in the girl Lizzo.
Mm-hmm.
She was on her Instagram with her butt booty ball ass on her sink, girl, bare ass, naked. Yes, girl, naked. Now, if she think a motherfucker won't snatch her, I don't know why not. She better watch The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay. Celebrities definitely have stalkers and people that want to snatch their ass up, and next thing you know, you'll be somewhere a sex slave in a human trafficking fucking situation, and your name won't even matter if you're a celebrity. You'll be the next, slave in a human trafficking ring.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, you have to use your social media wisely. I don't know why it's so hard for young girls and more women to take to their platforms in more of a, dignified way.
Yeah.
You
It's
know what
that.
I mean? Put
Is
some
that it?
clothes on. Do you see Queen Rochelle sitting there with her natural hair and her beautiful African earrings and her beautiful bamboo headband? Put some clothes on.
Yeah, well, the follies of the youth, but it doesn't matter if a child or, well, an adult woman is booty butt naked. Don't no one have any right to touch her body without her consent.
No. Oh,
So
no.
there's rules and there's level to it, because you got to realize there's models that makes money with that. A woman could be, I was in the church and they were picking on this light skinned woman. She was gorgeous. And she had a big ass booty. It didn't matter. She had a shit on anyway. That'd make a man even worse. Make him think worse. Like shit, because natural hair between them sheets. She just was built like that. And they were like, even in churches, you have to worry about your kids in church too. In church, around the church, look at the court. I want to lay out a picture. The way court is set up in my house, and it may be, I think it's everywhere. They have the courthouse, then they have the Mason building, the church, the Mason building. These people shuffle our kids to all these white folks and all these buildings while they take their blood, do shit to them, and then they finally give them to the foster care. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is all lined up. I went downtown and I looked at that shit. Like, there go to courthouse, there go Catholic Charities, there go to Mason building. What the fuck is wrong with this picture? You get what I'm saying? And then the foster care home is way over here. So they all have their way with your kids first. I remember when Michael Hayusak, the judge just on my case now, first looked at my baby in my arm. I felt so uncomfortable because he looked at her like, oh. And I was like, the fuck? You know, you thinking a person looking at your child in admiration, but they got a menu plan. You know what I'm saying? These people are fucking sick. Michael Hayusak is fucking sick. He has 2 daughters. I looked that motherfucker up, okay? When that man is sick. He sits there and swear in foreigners, but violate the nationals. You know what I'm saying? That's been here all their life, holding shit down. But they like this shit is crazy. So you need to be careful because they shut like this human trafficking shit is straight downtown. Go downtown, anybody. Challenge what I'm saying. Look at the courthouse. Look to your right or your left to see where the Mason building is. The Masonic building is, okay? Where they have their rituals and shit with the blood for the kids. And then look at the church right next to it. It's straight up like that. Them motherfuckers get the first sip of blood or whatever they do to the kids first, the first video, all that. Then they give it to the foster care to finish it off. Them motherfuckers is sick. The human trafficking needs to be shut down. I don't care what nobody say. This shit is sick, yo.
Some more tips on don't trust. People who are trafficked are approached by strangers that are offering them a job of some sort, like modeling or a singing career. Traffickers can approach you anywhere, social media, school, as Queen Rochelle has said, in the mall, or even outside your house. Traffickers might try to befriend you or form a relationship with you so that you trust them enough. Women can also be traffickers and are often used to lure victims because they seem more trusting. So when you don't know somebody, I don't care if the girl is saying, I'm your mama's friend. You know you ain't seen her. You know you ain't never heard your mama speak her name, bring her around or nothing. You know better to go and trust that woman and get in her vehicle because it may be the last time you see your mommy, or you know what I mean? Or somebody see, oh, girlfriend, I got this situation over here. Come and just sit in my car. No.
Yeah.
If I can't help you standing out here in this parking lot, I don't need to know what's inside your car.
Yeah, so we need more cameras in place. Like, we need more cameras in place, and it needs to be accessible for the public. Like, the courthouse is supposed to be public access, but it's not. They have guards covering shit. You can't just go to court and then just bring your issues to the judge like you're supposed to. I have an issue, Your Honor. Can you please hear my case today, tomorrow, whenever you can? But the guards block you and take your shit and breach your confidentiality. We need to be able to put cameras around the city. It just needs to be like basic commonality where we have cameras everywhere and like little phones, emergency phones like they do on some of the campuses. They have shit for certain rich campuses, but not the poor ones, like the community colleges. It needs to be universal. Just the block needs to be lit up with phones and cameras so people can be safe with their children, or if they have an asthma attack, or while they're running from a damn attacker. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be more cameras and more and officers. I really don't know. And we need people walking the street, whether it just be people around the community. Like I'm willing to do it, walk around the block a couple of times to make sure that the community is safe. Shit. But see, my area is like we have dialect barriers. Like we have Nepal people, everybody don't speak, and everybody don't believe the same practices too. Some of these people, foreigners, believe in dealing with little kids. So I need reinforcements because I'm not about that life with that bullshit. These people believe in kids, and these people bring these people to this country with that bullshit. Yeah. Not all Nepal, not all African or whatever they bring here to the United States of America, but some of them people have rituals where they okay with marrying and laying with a baby. That's a problem. And then, not picking on anybody, but that's just what it is. I've heard white folks telling some of these foreigners, no, you can't do that. Fuck you mean? Did you tell them that before they got here? They should know this already, but they are used to doing whatever they want to in their area where they were from. But we got enough problems here. We need to deal with, a lot of issues we got here. So we need cameras, we need phones.
You ain't lying.
And they should be, hold on one second. They should be giving up, like, what is the emergency buttons? Like hotcakes. During the wintertime where crime is high, they should just be giving people, here go an emergency call button if you need it for the police or just for your own personal use. That should be standard issue stuff.
I love that idea. I seen something about that.
I got some.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I've seen or heard something along the lines of like a respite care but we need it for not only people that, are in a medical emergency, but hell, a damn crime emergency.
Yeah.
Yes. Better ways to use social media wisely so that you cannot be a victim of human trafficking and be safe is, come on, phone. Okay. Be suspicious of strangers who approach you after you've posted something personal on your social media profile. Stop, phone. And they're suddenly offering you help, advice, money, a place to stay, or a job opportunity. If you're getting random messages from people on social media, check your privacy settings on social media and only make your posts visible to your friends, not to the public. Like if you have a situation where you think people are, trying to solicit you to meet them places, do things with you that are not safe. Like, if somebody, for instance, says, okay, I would not mind coming on your platform if I don't know them, then I will, or, I'm not going to go somewhere and meet them, in a place where it's foreign to me. Nobody knows, where I'm at or what I'm doing or who I'm going to see. No, I'm going to bring you right up here. Click the link. If you want to do an interview with me or do whatever with me, if I don't know you personally and have already, gotten to know that you are a safe person to be in a space with, I'm not gonna come, you know what I mean, and meet you anywhere or go do anything of the sort with you for any purpose whatsoever. I don't care why you could be, the recent lotto winner for $1 billion. No, player, pull it up on StreamYard on YouTube and show me the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can mail me a check. But as far as me meeting your ass somewhere, no. Because I done seen everybody from, the littlest people like myself to the biggest, richest, wealthiest people being murdered. And, it can touch any one of us. But we are more of the targeted, people who they think that don't have people that love us, don't have people that will care about us, and who would care if we go missing.
Right.
Be ready for anything. Carry pepper spray on a keychain. You also need to mentally prepare yourself to fight off the abductor. I recently went and purchased another taser. I carry a police taser. And I carry a little pocket knife and pepper spray. Because like Rochelle, I am in a big state, a big city. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Rochelle says that she's from Syracuse, New York. New York is the biggest city in the country. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of ailments of danger that, could be lurking around any corner, anywhere in our community at any time. And you must be able to prepare to fight. If you begin to be attacked, make a scene, yell for help, fight back like your life depends on it, because at that moment, it does depend on you fighting, you making, others aware around you that this, is happening, and in hopes that you can get free.
Yeah.
Use your phone. Allow 3 of your closest friends or family members to know where you are. You can do that on most cell phones, put GPS on your phone, Google Maps, whatever. And so they can have access to your location, just to know where you are if you're going on a date. I don't know why a lot of girls trust these little low budget dating sites. I don't. Like Tinder, plenty of fish. If I know that somebody, one person out of 10 billion people. If I hear one nigga get killed on Tinder, that's all I need to not have an account on Tinder no more. No more. You know what I mean? Like, go on blackpeoplemeet.com. You know what I mean? Predators are anywhere, but you know, when a person has to spend money to do this and do that, chances are, you know, they're more than likely, hopefully, a real person that's just really looking for a date or a love or a friendship or something. But on Tinder, you don't have to do nothing but just sign on, put your information in, and then you meeting up with somebody. You know, I've had a situation where I met somebody back in the day on a thing called Live Links. Do they have that, something like that in New York?
Yeah, in Ohio. I stayed out in Ohio when I heard of that site.
The call chat line. Girl, met this fool, and I knew, you know, where he told me to meet him at. But see, I'm thinking, shit, I'm from the project. I'm project-ish. You know what I mean? Like, I can handle going on down through the hood like that. But every hood is not up to any good. You know, and I was assaulted by this man. Like, he physically assaulted me when I met him. You know, so do not just trust any old free site to meet a nigga and think that, oh, okay, you know, it's free. No, it's free for a reason, because anybody can be on there, you know, and target you. Listen to your instincts, your voice inside your head. Check with family and friends for advice if you get offers that are too good to be true. Today I got a thing to do some type of research gig, and it just looks shady. I was like, what? She wanted me to log into my Facebook and give her access to my information. She would pay me $100 a week. I was like, girl, look, all money is not always good money. I'm not giving you a personal way into my personal social media accounts and shit so you can get my little information, but a little bit of credit I then held on to. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden I can't even get a damn Netflix and chill card. Like, no. You know, so we have got to be protective of our information, do internet searches or background checks on people that want to meet with you. Say no. Be like, no, I'm not meeting you nowhere, and see how they react. If they get mad, they was trying to target you. You know what I mean? If they be like, well, what the fuck you mean you're not gonna meet me over here? But why you ain't gonna meet me? But you know. Okay. Chances are they may have been trying to target you. Come on. Yes, look for signs of abusive or possessive behavior. Is the person trying to isolate or turn you against your family and friends? If so, avoid that person. Meet people in public places. Don't let anybody know where you live until you get to know them. Stay in contact with friends and family. If you're out and about and alone with somebody, you know, let somebody know. Text somebody and be like, girl, I done made it down here. Okay, woo, I'm here. Okay, you know. So-and-so seem to be on the up and up, but just, you know, text me in 5 minutes. If I don't text back, call 911. You know what I mean? Seek help from reliable organizations. Traffickers also prey on young people who run away. I highly strongly encourage to not to give up on your kids. You know what I mean? That's why I love Rochelle so much, because I don't care whatever is whatever. Rochelle will never ever, you know, say, oh, so what? I got kids. Moving on. You know what I mean? She is like on her kids and their life and everything that, you know, is good and means, you know, anything good in her kids' lives. Quit throwing our kids away to these streets, because that is the first place predators prey on our children. Sit your ass down and talk with your kids, work through whatever it is y'all got going on, and keep your kids close to home, close to your heart. Because nobody's going to grieve harder than you for the loss of your children if you allow something in the streets to take your kids away from you when you could have made a better choice. So seek counseling by calling Childline or the South African Depression and Anxiety Group. Those are available resources that will help you if you've ever been in a life-threatening situation where you were almost trafficked or have been trafficked and made it out of a situation such as that. There are organizations that will help you to heal. So we have had this was a great, very insightful, helpful program on human trafficking and keeping our families and ourselves safe as women and children out here in this country. It's been something that has been very top of headlines lately. All I've been seeing is human trafficking, people coming up missing by and mostly African American women are coming up missing, girl, down south like crazy. Atlanta got something like 10 or 15,000 Black women that have gone missing in 2019. Thousand in the country, there's almost 100,000 Black women that have been that have gone missing in this country. 100,000. They don't even have communities. Some communities in this country with that many people in it, and that many Black women have gone missing. So
I'm gonna go down when I go downtown tomorrow, God willing. I'm gonna bring that up because we need to try to figure out what's going on. That needs to be. We don't have any representation here in New York and obviously nowhere, because if that many women go up missing, where are these Black leaders that should be asking questions and in the mayor's office and the governor's office asking questions? We need a task force to collect our people, because I don't understand that. That's a lot of numbers.
Thank you. That's alarming as hell. And I'm gonna be honest, I've been scared to leave the house. Like, I don't want to go nowhere. If people are just disappearing off the street like that, like, this is not a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I come up missing, I'm just gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're under a state of attack, like a state of national terror. Like, 100,000 Black women, not people, like us specifically have gone missing, targeted and taken out, of where anybody knows where we are.
Right. Yeah.
And in 1 year, in 2019.
That's a genocide. They're killing all. You think about it, the mothers are the ones that bear the children. You know what I'm saying? The mothers are the one that bear the children that have the placenta. You don't know if they taking these kids in little labs and procreating or just experimenting, and then also they like to eat us. They have fucking feasts and the bloodletting and shit. Like, there must be a fucking ritual coming up soon or something. This shit, something's up. And the last thing I heard of was like Masonic buildings and shit like that. These frats, it must be something going on soon. We need to start researching some of these white folks. That's what they up here researching our asses. We need to start researching their culture. Creepy ass mother.
Girl, it was a white man that showed up some damn where with like 30 human kidneys in a bag.
See?
in the United States. He walked in somewhere. I don't know if it was a place where you take, like, you know, you go to like transplant kidneys and lungs and things like that. I don't know, livers or whatever. Yeah. But he walked in somewhere with a bag, like he just had a bag over his shoulder full of kidneys, girl. I was like, what the fuck? You know, yes, girl.
Planned Parenthood needs to go. All these abortion clinics, they're doing experiments on us, and then they don't want us here. They want to eradicate us, and they go after the women. I mean, we're the ones that bear the life. The men can impregnate us, but we are the finisher and the authors of the children's life. You know what I'm saying? After they are conceived, this is crazy. This is something we need to start researching these people. We have to do some due diligence. We need to start asking some questions. What's your religion? The fuck? We don't know nothing. We up here swearing in a court and in the school, Pledge of Allegiance. We don't know what we pledging. They don't believe in God. They don't act godly. They lie and like, come on. We got to start researching. We got to start knowing our enemy. We're living amongst them. We're procreating with them. We're talking about we love them and they're our friends. I don't fucking trust them. I try to be cordial, but I always hear them go back to their ancestry. I had a white man, his name was William, come to my house. He said he had already came, just being creepy. I don't know you. So I'm telling people about this white man, William, because if something happened to me, that motherfucker there need to be checked out too, along with the Syracuse Police Department in the court and Michael Haynes side. These motherfuckers is creepy. They creepy as fuck. So we need to start doing some research on these white folks. We have to know our enemies. They take over shit. They pillage, plummet, commit genocide. Why are they going after the women? They're already killing the black men. It's just like, I think it's just fun for the black men. I don't know. This shit is, I have to watch tomorrow. Can I go on this to kind of see if I can interview some of them people can I use this to interview some of the people on, yeah. Is that like, okay, well, I'm gonna start using StreamYard. I'm up here catching hell on YouTube and didn't know about this. Girl, I could have been popping. Well, I'm going on to the electoral booth tomorrow, let them know my black ass I want to run for president. I see the seat is gonna be empty soon. I ain't doing nothing. Yeah. I'm available. You ain't even gotta pay me all that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, girl. Oh, what was I gonna say? Darn it, I lost my little thought I had in my head. It'll come back to me, but yes, it's very, very. Oh, Denver had this thing going on where they were telling people they will pay them $3,000, girl, to come to a lab and let them inject them with the flu, some type of strand or flu virus, girl, and they put you in a quarantine. I was like, this is some shit straight off a Blade. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's see what I'm saying? Why don't they go to their go to Trump house and ask his creepy looking ass that? He need a couple injections. They asked that motherfucker, do we need some injections? Why the fuck? And they do it to poor folks. They did an experimentation here where they wanted blood from one of my relatives' kids. They took blood from her kids and a whole fucking testing. And I felt so bad because at first they needed the money, and I didn't think. I saw an ad. I was, oh, you can get money this way. Not thinking that these motherfuckers got all of your kids' blood plus yours, and they're gonna be coming for you. Like, as soon as that blood is good and strong and potent, like, girl, they shouldn't be permitted to do that. We need full disclosure. First of all, America, black folks don't never ask for full disclosure. What is this for? What is this for? What is this going to disprove or prove? What is my, you know what I'm saying? Just like that woman's blood that black woman that they took and they made antibody from. They don't give her shit from that. But they take our blood and we sign off of it. We gotta stop doing that. I need full disclosure. White folks, let me just ask, I'm just gonna speak for all of us. We want full disclosure. I want to know what's going on. I want your archives, your books, your ancestry. I want to know everything about y'all. You want to ask me all these fucking questions to get food stamps? I want all your information too. Exactly. I want full disclosure. Fuck that. If people don't know to ask, I'll ask for you. Now they all notice. I want full disclosure because we don't know what's going on. We see ads and who approved that? Who was the person that approved that ad to be published to the community, knowing that 99%, matter of fact, I'll say 100% is going to be poor people. Might be a couple of college students, but it's going to be poor people that need the money. And that's crazy. And now your blood is out there. They're going to come for you and your kids, and they're going to just do whatever they want. I want full disclosure. We need to know what's going on. I'm about to be a nosy motherfucking neighbor. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to get my glasses on. Hold on. I'm going to get my glasses. Let me read what you asking me. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. I'm about to be a nosy nigga downtown. Wait till I get downtown. I'm going to ask all kinds of questions.
I love it. Right. But that's what we need to do. We need to be more awake. We need to be more aware of, because I was like, I know people, girl, $3,000 is a lot to a motherfucker that is, paying out the ass to live in these cities that we live in. An extra $3,000, will do a nigga good.
If you live, because you didn't ask for the full disclosure. See what I'm saying? You may not make it out of there. That $3,000 stay with these motherfuckers. And then you basically sign for your own suicide. You sign a suicide letter.
Thank you, girl. I know my ass. I got a weak immune system. If a motherfucker is in the vicinity of me with a cold or a flu, I got it. If it's airborne, I'm going to catch that shit. I got a weak ass immune system. So I was like, I know damn well I'm not finna go down there and let them in purposely, intentionally inject me with any fucking thing, girl. I might as well go on and write my will right now.
Yeah. If you survive that experiment, you are signing a suicide letter. You're going to sign this paper. We're not going to have any liability if you die. That's that. Okay, that's somebody first Neon or Buick 50. The niggas is trying to get rims with that. They gonna, you know how many niggas they gonna kill with that advertisement? Okay, trying to go get some fresh 20 twins and some new fronts. They gonna kill niggas. Okay, that's all they gotta tell us. Okay,
girl, it was a shame. They were like, it was a commercial for Pepsi. Like they were like, come on down, niggas, and get $3,000 to let us inject you with this flu virus. You stay in this quarantine for like 2 weeks. And once it's over, you get $3,000. I was like, wow, like the news reporters of Denver were trying to incite us to come down there and do that shit.
And meet your maker. We need to contact the news media. Did you try it? Did you try it, motherfucker? Did you try that shit? So I want to see the test subjects. I would love to meet the people who actually did it and successfully did it, because you don't see them publicizing that. That should be, we need to be nosy. You know how white people be nosy with our shit? We need to start being nosy as fuck. Okay, so where are your test subjects? How many survived? Where are the dead ones? What did you do with their bodies? And who did the family are not notified? Is it contagious? Have we caught it? Is it airborne? Like, I want answers. We need to start calling Denver.
Thank you. Yes, girl. I see that shit and damn near died.
Oh, girl.
Yes, we
tax
have
season coming, Black Friday. You know what I mean? You know, people gonna sign up for that shit. We had one up here where they wanted and I almost did that because I needed some money, and they were paying way more than that. They were paying like $10,000 to shuffle your organ, like your eggs. Girl, $10,000. Girl, but the only reason why it was a moral fight with me, because I was like, I want to know my kids. I don't want nobody that, like, you know what I'm saying, or I was younger then, so I was like, wait, if I'm in my 80s and in 10 years or 20 years, I'll be 30 and that child will be, like, I don't want to be messing around with my kids I don't want no problems, you know what I'm saying, or my kids messing with my kids, so that's why I didn't do it. But had I just been carefree, who the fuck knows? Like, you don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're trying to make shit out of us, but they need to go sit down somewhere and we need to start asking questions. Nobody's asking for full disclosure. I want to know everything. I want full disclosure. That's our first problem. We just trust these white folks because they come off all nice. I let this white woman talk to me to taking all this birth control, and I really think the brain cancer came from that. Okay. Because 2 years, like my son, like I got symptoms like directly after that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was complaining, they ignored me, and I suffered for a long time with that shit. And the Planned Parenthood people, and I swear to God, I hope I can link this shit up because Planned Parenthood need to go. I feel bad for people that don't know what to do about abortions and stuff. I understand that's your right, it's your body, but there's levels to this shit. You're gonna give someone a baby that comes out of your body, and they're gonna torment the baby. I understand you don't want it, but just be a little compassionate a little bit. At least have it, give it to someone that way. You know what I'm saying? But just they break the baby's neck, they tear the baby arm limb by limb. Like when I saw that, I can't do that. And I took a friend, my friend. I don't want to say her name, but I took her and I wouldn't take her no more. I almost didn't take her, but she had fainted because they had something in her. That's why I had to fit it. But I cried like a baby when that girl had that abortion. I do not subscribe to that. And I didn't even know what I know now. I just knew it wasn't right. Something was bothering me. These people tear babies apart. They tear them apart. It's fun. It's fun. Who has fun killing a baby? Like, the fuck? But then when they have a whole fucking news report about a dog getting a cigarette in an eye, but you tear a whole black baby up and fucking make us have cigarette fucking restaurant. The lady from Planned Parenthood. This bitch is laughing about what she wants to do to babies and shit. But a dog gets burnt. Oh shit. We want to fight. We want to send the FBI for that. But my kids are gone and kidnapped and brutalized. It's okay. Yeah, so it doesn't match. So we need full disclosure because these people are sick and we need our own community. We need our own shit. So vote me for president 2020, people, and I'll get it done, okay? I'm gonna ask for shit. I know how to ask. I'm gonna open my mouth and say I need a grant right now. I'll ask that money. We want to hospital. You don't like me? Give us some shit. We'll go this way. I'll ask. I'm telling you. I will ask. So 2020, 2024, vote Rochelle Brooks. All right, I'm here for you. Here for the people.
Yes. At least, you know what I mean, get you into some type of councilman or alderman for, the community in some way. We got to start off some way, somehow.
Make our own. Yeah. I'm to the point where I'm going to bug the shit out of the mayor. You're going to give me a position somewhere because you wronged me. And there needs to be, a place, a post for someone like me. I'll make it myself. I have no problem being a trend center. And I'm about to piss the city of Syracuse off in a minute because they make me tell the police where I'm going to be at, right? When I want to protest. So I'm wishy-washy about it because I don't feel safe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some heart. And I'm going to come up here since I know about this site now. And I'm going to have this shit on live. And I'm going to be outside posted up. And I'm going to do it every day. Every day for 365 days and see how it goes. If I get arrested, hopefully someone else pick up the baton and start recording on Jefferson Street in front of the hub to start protesting. Every hub or bus station where there's a lot of people and it's well lit and there's cameras, go there and protest your story, your case, and then let them know what you want because this human trafficking shit has to stop. These experiments against us has to stop. Go in front of the news center and let them know why are you advertising this type of shit. Especially since you're not doing it. Some news reporters say, oh, come to Friendly's, try this ice cream. And they're eating it, right? But you don't see their punk asses there getting shot and going there for 2 weeks. I guarantee you the news reporter has full disclosure. We're going to kill about 2,000 niggers today. Just post it and blast it. We'll pay you. I guarantee you that news reporter got some kind of incentive for publishing that, okay? Don't do it, y'all. It's not worth the money. May not make it out of there.
No, not at all. And what's so crazy about it, there wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I didn't turn on my damn camera on my phone. Okay. What's so crazy about it, is it's still doing it. Everybody's aware of everything that's going on, but not too many people are making it, where like the public is involved and, like how we're here and we're discussing it. Like you said, we need more eyes on it. We need more supportive people. It's crazy how it's such an epidemic. It's such a, a tragic situation. 100,000 Black women disappear, but like we know that's 100,000 Black people, women, and we only make up like a certain percentage of this society anyway, so they probably like, okay, we got 100,000 gone, you know what I mean? But
how many were with children or, and then all of them that were able to bear life, that's a genocide. Like those women that may be in coffins or maybe sex slaves, they will not. You don't know if they're procreating any fucking way, or if they're killing the babies. They are having them, in a room, or like that black web, that dark web. I would love to find out where that link is to see what's really going on, because they have how the hell can they make a whole nother website that we don't have access to, and then they post the sickest shit to it? Like, why we can't find that? I would love to see what's going on in the back. You know what I'm saying? To see how many judges and police officers we see in those back rooms doing shit to people. They videotape sexual assaults and shit in these back rooms. Could someone show me where that is so we can start reporting this shit? I would love to find that shit and be able to post it. I want to be nosy. I really want to be just like the new. I really want to, get into shit. We got to figure this out.
Exactly, Rochelle. I mean, we have got to come together, and better serve each other as a community, with better love, understanding, kind, care, and compassion for each other. You know what I mean? Because it's so heart-wrenching to see, the victims of human trafficking, the people that think that human trafficking is something, that they have to resort to eat, to live. You have to traffic another human being's soul, their spirit, their body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that alone is, that's terrifyingly scary. That's saying people will do anything, and everything for, whatever they need to live, including sell our children off to the worst people in the worst way for the worst things. Like,
yeah, I had 2 black social workers that lied. I had all white people fucking with me. So when I raised the KKK discriminatory background of 1983, they brought 2 black women onto my case. So those 2 black women sold me and my kids out. Didn't know me, didn't see me, nothing, knew nothing about me, but jumped their goofy asses on my case. And they don't realize that when this is all said and done, they're going to be the ones losing their families and going to jail and getting indicted because they chose to go against their own kind. How do you sleep at night? I swear to God, I'd be just like you're here telling me, getting busted my head by a white person, because I wouldn't be able to help no white man defile a black person. She got hurt by a white man because she didn't want to assist in him attacking and rearresting a black man. And the man shot a brick and busted her in the head, and it gave her seizures and shit, and epileptic fits and shit. So when I read that, nobody had to play in the video for me. I read. So that's what I was reading when my kids were. I was just reading because I started just going back to ancestral, and I started edifying myself, because that's what I couldn't believe I spoke when they took my kids. But we really need to start learning our roots and start getting like them. Fuck Mike, because Michael Jordan ain't thinking about us. He got a white woman and everything. We need to start getting like our forefathers, the real ones that's really helping. Not saying nothing bad about Michael Jordan, but I don't see him out here. I can't call him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to tell Colin Kaepernick, I need you. Can you come holler at the kid? Because I need some help. I need some ethnic help. For real. We need some help. Because we ain't got no cameras. We don't know our rights. We don't know what's going on. 100,000 women gone. And we don't even know their names. Like, we should know their names, right? Shouldn't we know their names? Isn't that bad for us not to know their names, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I yell my daughter's names. Those women are my daughters and sisters and aunties too. I should know their names. I think I need to start researching this. I think I'm gonna start playing Magnum PI in this mofo, because we need to know this. How we just let these, it could be my daughters are missing too. You know what I'm saying? But we need to know their names. I think that's what we should do them some justice, at least know their names, to get some pictures brought up. I'm gonna start researching that too. I think that should be at least we do for them right now.
And I'd be speechless at the thought of how high that number is. 100,000 Black women have gone missing in the year 2019 alone in this country. 100,000, like.
That's what they report. You got to realize that they give you what they want to give you. The news reports what it wants. You get what I'm saying? They feed us what they want. You don't know. I want everything. I want to know it all. Where did you get your information from, Mr. News Reporter? Because they may not be telling us the truth. I really want to know more about white folks because they sacrifice us. I want to know what that fucking sacrifice is called. I really do. I want to. Yeah, because I know I've seen a black man on the table like a turkey. I know when they have a picnic, they pick the nigga. So I know they still use that word. We shouldn't use that shit. You know what I'm saying? We need to start figuring out where these white folks come from. You know what I'm saying? With this bullshit, because it's some fuckery. Dang.
Thank you.
So I don't know. I just need to know. I'm gonna go downtown tomorrow, and I'm gonna fuck with the electoral people, and I'm trying to get rid of my mayor by doing. I heard the what's that guy? The prime minister can get rid of the governor, remove him when he does wrong. Yeah, research that. Do your own research because I read it, but just make sure you for your own eye wash. The prime minister can assist you with getting rid of a corrupt mayor. So you can also do a referendum to. So I did a template. I'm gonna send it down there. I gave them enough time to investigate the mayor, and I'm gonna see what's up. So I'm gonna try to get Ben Wash the fuck out of there. Like he can't do his job. He's cute. He's trying to be friendly, but he's not doing his job. He has to go. I'm gonna say it all white, and she gets to go. So yeah.
Good girl. I We have touched so much, on this human trafficking, just tonight. The issue, the crisis that's going on right now in our country with human trafficking. We've
Mm-hmm.
touched on the many various ways that we can be human trafficked in our society, and how to protect ourselves. And I am just so, so, so thankful that we were able to come together tonight and bring this issue to the forefront of
Mm-hmm.
a place where 6 million people or billion or however many, I think it's million, 6 million people a day watch YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So this is never gonna go anywhere as long as we still have the issue.
Mm-hmm.
This broadcast will be circulating in existence, and I'm praying to God that it will reach audience and a people that will put more eyes and ears and feet to action
Mm-hmm.
to prevent this from continuing to plague our society. But
Yeah.
any last words, Miss Rochelle, before we end this broadcast and
Well,
talk about
I
some
thank you for
interesting
your consideration of me. I really do. I appreciate it, and I love you for it. I hope you and the kids are well, safe, and God places a loving hedge of protection around you. Let not one hair fall without God say so. Many blessings, sister. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless the people, our people. And I pray we start asking for full disclosure. And that's all I got to say because I'm gonna go downtown with this little site and interrogate and question because I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna make them uncomfortable tomorrow. And if I'm gonna see if I can record my interactions with the officials at the electoral place and let them know that I want to run for the president and and see how it goes. But I have nothing else to say. I feel well. My soul is full of love and I'm grateful. And I pray that we have edified someone with some kind of knowledge and wisdom and understanding and power. My hand is still here, y'all. Here to
right,
help.
right. I am looking forward to continuing to bring Miss Rochelle Brooks up on the platform with me. I'm hoping that I can get her away once or twice a week to come
Okay.
up here and, yes, ma'am, just discuss, relevant forefrontal topics, you know what I mean, to just continue to grow and strengthen, our souls and our communities and bring us together in better ways to empower and uplift us, girl, so that we can, not only live a fulfilled long life, but so can our kids. You know what I mean? We
Hmm.
we are on the brink of potentially being endangered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 100,000 Black women going missing in 2019 is damn near extinction. Like we don't have, like, we're not the leading race. I think Hispanics are now. You know what I mean? Like that's more than you know more than enough people to think about us being on the brink of extinction if we continue to just keep our eyes shut on this situation. So I'm looking forward to continuing to bring more relevant, good topics that will support the needs of our communities and our lives, and bringing Miss Rochelle up here with me as well whenever she has time to come on here and discuss, some great topics with Tanisha Talks to Teas. I am so very thankful for all of my tea talkers and supporters that support me. Please continue to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so that you know when I come up here and go live. I'm just, very, very thankful that God continues to put life in my body to bring important topics like this to the platform. If you missed it tonight, because you're over there getting all the mess and all this other stuff that be going on YouTube, that's okay. Level up and awaken your spirit to hit that replay button, babies, and watch this live. It's very important. Our families, our women, our children are at stake. They are taking us and, making our lives very difficult to go on. So I want to thank Miss Rochelle again for coming into my live with me. Thank you. I'm going to be signing off now with Miss Rochelle. Bye, sweetie.
Night, y'all. God bless. Godspeed.
Thank you. I will be talking to you later. This was Tanisha Talks to Teas. I really want to thank my special guest tonight, Miss Rochelle Brooks, for coming into the live with me and talking on a very, important topic: human trafficking. Are you safe in your city? Remember, as Miss Rochelle said, there are 100 million ways you can be human trafficked. Remember, Tanisha Talks to Teas gave you great tips on how to keep you and your family safe all year round, not just these holiday seasons, but all year round. Join me again next time on Tanisha Talks to Teas on great topics, great TV, and more. Have a great night. Good night.